You know, over the years I've been told I look like Woody from Toy Story. Let's pull the photo up and I just don't think I look that much like him. Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go start the review now. What's happening, guys? James here from Reflect the Screen, and today we're going to talk all about Toy Story 4. No, there won't be any spoilers. Yes, there's a lot of feels. But before we go any further, if you guys can, subscribe to Reflect the Screen, the button below, it's right below. We're trying to get to 300 subscribers, and I would love to do this journey alongside each and every one of you guys. In the final chapter for Toy Story, Woody and the gang continue being the best toys they can be for Bonnie until one day, Woody has this revelation that he's simply being forgotten by his kid. This really is a story of trying to find oneself while still trying to be loyal to what and who you know. I mean, boy, I never thought an animated tale about toys would get this deep, but here we are, y'all. I think that my biggest concern going into Toy Story 4 was, is this a necessary film? Like, do we need another chapter? Because the third film ended perfectly. It lined up nearly alongside me graduating high school, so I felt every bit of that final sequence. I was like, Andy, I'm right there with you, dog. But then the fourth film gets announced, and I'm like, 9 years later, all I have is a nostalgic connection to the movie. But I am happy to say, though, even though I don't feel the movie was necessary, it's still a fantastic animated film. Right off the bat, you can tell the animation is the best it's ever looked for the Toy Story series. I mean, this is arguably the best looking Disney Pixar film to date. I had Coco at number 1, but right now, I mean, Toy Story 4 is incredibly good looking, and most of the time I was like, yo, is this real? There's no way this is animated. Oh, it is. I had so many of those moments throughout the film. As for our favorite toys, the cast nails it yet again. I mean, Tom Hanks as Woody is legend, wait for it, Derry in this movie. His chemistry with Tim Allen, who voices Buzz Lightyear, is almost as if they've never taken a break. I mean, yeah, we're separated from Toy Story 3 to Toy Story 4 by 9 years, but it feels as if they've never left the recording studio, and that is a huge plus to this movie. Now, every one of the core cast is pretty much back for this film too, with the exception of a couple new additions. You have Forky, who admittedly, okay, I'm gonna get this off my chest and be completely honest with you guys. I thought that Forky was going to be such a gimmick, but the thing is, I can confidently tell you that his character arc is among the most heartwarming parts of this entire film. It just really spoke to me. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I think Forky might be one of my favorite Toy Story toys because the dude is so out of his element, yet he's so in his element. I'm gonna stop getting deep on you guys. This is getting crazy. Oh, and I cannot forget about Keanu Reeves. Never in a million years did I think Keanu Reeves would be in a Toy Story movie, but here we are. He plays Duke Kaboom, who's an awesome character in this film. And yes, you guessed it, his character arc is also really cool. Now, I really can't complain about anything else. The pacing was just fine, like I said, and the runtime coming in at under 2 hours allowed me to really just grow an emotional attachment to all of these characters again. While I feel a fourth Toy Story really isn't necessary, I'm still happy with the way they ended the film, and I'm glad it was produced because what it did, it showed the toys and their impact on one another, and it focused on their emotion rather than what the toys can do for their owners. Each toy's story felt really fulfilled, and that's really the only way they could have ended this amazing franchise. The film produced quality content and is among the best of the year. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this review, go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and in the comments let me know what Toy Story moment has really affected you. If you'd like to follow Reflect the Screen on social media, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more news, updates, and future reviews. Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you at the next screening.